how to talk to your husband about money. And somebody else told me the other day, they were like, talking about money is boring. And to my response to them, I said, well, waiting 1 year to get $1 raise is boring too. Like what? You pick your boring. A lot of people who I've met that are married, it's not that they're not making enough money. It's really that it's like when they get a raise or when they start to get more income, they increase their expenses. So when someone gets a raise, they may say, okay, babe, like, let's get another house. Let's get a bigger house, or let's get another car. It's like, really, like I said in the last show, if you increase your income and decrease your expenses, invest the rest, you will be okay. But if every time you get a raise or every time you get more money, you buy something new, or you go out and you have retail therapy and you're putting your money into things that aren't making money, then you're in a loop. You're in a forever loop. I say a job, in my opinion, is kind of like a carrot dangling in front of you. I hate to say it like this, but the carrot is not meant for you to get. The carrot resembles financial freedom. It's dangling in front of you. But there's something that happens to where you start to move into something called the rat race. Okay? So you go to work, you get your paycheck after 2 weeks, and then you pay bills or you buy something that you want. After that paycheck is gone, you have to go back to work. It's not like, if you're not saving and you're not investing, then you are not necessarily getting yourself out of any type of debt, or you're not getting yourself into what looks like financial peace. You're in survival mode and you're in this motion. It's like carrot, check, purchase. Carrot, check, purchase. Carrot, check, purchase for 65 and a half years. And somebody else told me the other day, they were like, talking about money is boring. And to my response to them, I said, well, waiting 1 year to get $1 raise is boring too. Like, what? You pick your boring at this point. And I'm not trying to talk at anybody. I'm just saying, sometimes I get a little bit off topic. All right, let's get into this. How to talk to your husband about money. So money conversations go best when it feels like us versus the goal, not me versus you. So try something like, babe, I want us to feel secure and aligned financially. Can we talk about what that looks like for both of us? Jumping straight into bills or budgets can trigger defensiveness. And I'm just, we have to put that out there. But what kind of life do you guys want? What does financial peace look like for you? What are you guys building together? Vision lowers tension. Everybody has a money story. Everybody does. Issues in your upbringing, past mistakes, fear of lack, or your desire for freedom. In this conversation with your husband, you're not trying to control anything. You just want to feel confident and secure. Make it practical. These are your actionable items. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about money, and people seem to really hone into the passion piece of it. They're like, if you want to get rich, then this is what you need to do. Or if you just change your mindset, this is how you're going to move from broke to wealthy. And it's like, I can appreciate a good, passionate talk about money. However, I think I appreciate when I can actually get some actionable items. So, actionable items: do an income overview, do an expense overview, savings goal, investment conversations. These are things that you have to do if you are willing, if you really want to level up in life. And, well, in life and with your husband or your kids. And again, these are just my suggestions. I think that I would say, if I was married, I would want to see the pay stubs. Like, I want to see how much you have coming in and how much you have going out. And let's compare that. Because if you're saying that you're not making enough money, however, if I look at your bank statement right now and it says that you've gone out to eat almost every night, or instead of packing lunch, you're buying lunch, those are expenses right there that you could cut off. And I'm not saying that you need to eat beans and rice every night. That's not even feasible. Treat yourself. But use the 50-30-20 rule. make sure 50% of you guys' income together is going to expenses, 30% is going to your wants, and 20% are going to your savings. So how does that look when you guys as a couple put those things into different categories? So that's what I got for you. I really want to, next time we got to take some calls because I want to talk to some people. I think that really if we really look at what we have coming into our bank account versus what we have going out, you would start to see where your money is going and why you aren't able to start building wealth. It's because the thing is, the world is created to separate you from your money. Well, maybe I should say that differently. People who market, advertisers, everyone in the world who wants to take a piece of your income, they spend billions of dollars. They spend billions of dollars to acquire you. So, of course it's going to work. Of course they're going to be able to separate you from your money. Of course you want to wear name brands because the celebrities are wearing them. Of course you want to keep up with the Johnsons, but in actuality, the Johnsons trying to keep up with the Jacksons. It's all starting with discipline. This all starts with discipline. And it really doesn't matter how much money you make. There are people who are making 6 figures right now who are still living paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because they don't have discipline, or their expenses are exceeding their income. I hope that helped someone.